Joseph Fraser Hospital, actually it's not a hospital, it's an institution. An institution which is now commemorating its centenary. It was started by Joseph Fraser. The Frasers are well-known clans of Scotland, and Joseph Fraser came down here. He did planting at a time when tea was just being introduced. I think Pitakanda estate, amongst others, was what he engaged in, and he passed away in Sri Lanka. The difference between him and the other planters were that he or his wife decided that they'll leave a memorial for Sri Lanka. This is the country he worked in, and this is the country that he built up. So unlike other hundreds of planters who planted here, many of them who made their profits here, he ensured that there was something left behind by his family, and that is the Joseph Fraser Hospital. This hospital is the envy of everyone, especially of males who never have a hospital like this. This is one advantage that you females have, and a high standard that has been kept. You come in at a time and you leave. I have come here many times to see patients, and then you leave. Whether you are minister, doesn't matter. You come and you go off. And I think it's something for all of us to be proud of. And as Manilal said, this institution has to be maintained. And I think there's no one better than Sumal to take this over. You've already started with the 9 wells and you come here. It's a good example of what we have and what we can do. And I hope these hospitals in Sri Lanka can not only cater to the Sri Lankans, but also to foreigners, to others. When you look at it, you don't know whether it's a hotel or whether it's a hospital, whether you should come here for a weekend or whether you should come and visit someone. But that's the way it should be. That high standard is necessary. If you are going to get foreign patients in the country, we want medical tourism and the health services to be of the highest standard. So this is a good example of the standards we are required. We in fact have to rethink our whole medical health policies, where we have private hospitals, government hospitals, and actually everything has got intermeshed. And the large number of doctors are now leaving the country. How do we educate them? So the first non-government medical faculty will be opened up. We've also given the sitem to Moratuwa University, but I hope they are giving space for more medical colleges and universities to open up. That's the only way in which we can have more doctors. Some will stay, some will go, but there doesn't seem to be any other option. That we have people of very high standard, and we have now to work out a new system where the private and the public can work together, and also some form of insurance so that people can make a choice whether to go to a government hospital or to a private hospital. This is what we have to address. We have a long journey and a new system, economy, which we will open out fully so that private enterprise can also thrive and go forward. Without that engine, the country cannot prosper, cannot develop. So in that way, I would like to think of Joseph Fraser as a person who came out here to plant tea. That's about the time coffee had gone down and tea was coming up, who made a success and who left something to the country.